looks like go to a video, my favorite. I love videos. So this is a video of Nilo, and in it he's talking about his childhood and teaching how to cook. Those are only the cues that I have. So let's let the video do the talking, and let's take a journey back in time.
Yeah, we lived in East Los Angeles for a while, and then we moved out to Monterey Park. Yeah, it was quite a change for us. It's quite different. I mean, we made friends, and as long as I could play ball, I didn't really care where I was. But it was a bad year because the Cubs were there, and fortunately, then my daughter put the sign out in front. You saw that as you drove in, and great year. It only took them 108 years to get there, but it's pretty kind of fun.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that? We're going a little out of order, but that was thrilling to see.
Well, yes.
Tell us what it's like to be a lifelong, I assume, Cubs fan. And
Oh, yes, I can still tell you the lineup they had in 1945, but that's another story. But the thing is that, yeah, it was my team. What we used to do, and I guess you can't do it nowadays because the kids are watched. I mean, you gotta have your mommy take you across the street when you're 17 years old. And Dennis and I, a friend of mine, we were both the same age, and we would, where we lived, and then 4 blocks over was Addison Avenue, and then we were 8, 9 years old. Something like that. We would go walk that way to Addison and get the bus. You sit there right next to the driver. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Because Clark and Addison is where the Wrigley Field is. And there was no lights at that time in Wrigley. And all the games started at about 1 o'clock. We'd get there roughly about 8:30 in the morning and run around that park until we found an opening. We had the money to get in, but what we wanted to do was that we would go down to the field where the guys were starting to come out to exercise, practice, and play ball, stretch, and all that stuff. And then they would say, "Hey kid, get away, come over here. Would you go up there, get me a hot dog and a Coke?" Yeah, run up there, we get them a hot dog, run back, and they give us a nickel or something like that. And, or they say, "You see all those balls laying out there in the field? Pick them up and bring them in here. Here's oh God, that was the most wonderful thing in the world." So that's what we did. And I was, as I say, it was 8 or 9. And we'd spend the whole day doing that, and then get on the bus. The game would end at roughly about 3:30, 4 o'clock, or something like that. Get on the bus, go back to the 73rd court, get off the bus, and go home.
that sounds like every kid's dream. I mean.
Oh, we had a good time.
You couldn't do that nowadays, like you
Nowadays,
said.
yeah.
Just wouldn't,
Yeah.
Wouldn't happen.
It was never thought of it being so big deal. You just throw the bus, and ball players aren't bad, so they yeah.
You said you had the money to get in. Do you remember what a ticket
Oh yeah,
cost?
money for the bus and money to get in.
But do you remember what a ticket to Wrigley would
Oh,
cost
the
in those
ticket,
days?
the ticket for the grandstand, not the bleachers and not the boxing, but for the grandstand was 35 cents. Something like, 35. My mother would give me that. And I think it was a dime for the bus. So another 20 cents for the bus. And then I think it was about 55 cents, or she would give me maybe 60 cents or so, which was more than enough. And then I made enough from the ball players to go. And it was just fun. It was just something to do, and we never worried about anything, and nobody ever accosted us or said anything to us. And I knew the Andy Frame ushers, that's what they were called, that took care, that were the ushers at Wrigley Field. Andy Frame, why they was named that, I don't know. It was named after somebody. They were all in blue and stuff like that. You know, they realized we were there running all over, and they finally got used to us. It just didn't bother. And the ball players loved us because we got them all the hot dogs and all the stuff to drink, things like that.
Sounds like you were the unofficial mascot.
Yeah, I was hoping they would have me be a ball boy, but I never did. Yeah. Someplace.
Right here. You don't have to be quiet now that he's awake. Oh.
Beautiful.
Uh-oh. There's some more behind you, Dad. Do you want any on the wall?
Right here. See, now you're like right.
Nilo was a transplant from Chicago and made Carpinteria his home 55 years ago. He launched 40-plus years announcing parades in this chair here in Carpinteria, and many of you were here to enjoy every word he said here and all throughout Carpinteria, from the coffee shop to the theaters to the club meetings to city council meetings. He's been instrumental in helping Carpinteria be its very best, and it still has given over the years so much of his time and talent to make this world a better place. Nilo will forever be the local that locals and transplants alike always look for direction and insights. Nilo Kabuki was our Grand Marshal chosen just recently, but Nilo unfortunately passed away early this morning. We knew that he was battling to be here for all of you. He is here in spirit. He always did it his way. Frank Sinatra singing My Way. And what I'd like you all to do is give Nilo a big round of applause this year so he can hear you here on the streets of Lincoln Avenue where he's hosting this parade. And with our good Lord right now. Godspeed, Nilo. We love you very, very much.
Very special. Well, let's continue our journey. I have a question. What were you guys making?
What would we make? Oh, bruschetta.
Okay.
For Thanksgiving, he was schooling me on how to cut the tomatoes. Of course, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to cut a tomato?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I didn't know how to do that. Thought it was gonna be sausage and peppers or something. Peppers and onions and sausage. That was beautiful. Well, we all know Nilo from different aspects, some very, very closely, and Jean Rogers is going to be joining us now, and we'll be talking about her years with Nilo.